Yo, what's good with it? It's your boy Ayo Coop, and we back with another video. So, for those of you that don't know, football is approaching. At the time I'm recording this video, it's about 3:40, so football starts in a couple hours. The preseason week 1, I'm pretty hyped, especially as a Colts fan. The Colts will play today at 10, and it'll be Andrew Luck's first game back, and I'm very, very excited for that. So, I figured, you know what? To celebrate the occasion, we're going to hop right into some Madden. So, if you don't know, Madden has weekly tournaments, 2 every week. And so I figured, you know what? We're gonna hop into one. So, it was pretty interesting to say the least. The footage that you're seeing now is actually from is another game in the tournament. I played like I was in 4 or 5, maybe 6 rounds. It's a 9-round total tournament. But yeah, you meet a lot of very interesting people in this game. So the game I'm going to cover today is the game that I get trolled. Bad. Well, bad, but good. You'll see what I'm talking about. But for the clip that I'm going to show you where I'm getting trolled, I am the Philadelphia Eagles. The clip on screen, I'm the Patriots. Yes, I know. But that's not the point. I change teams every so often because I don't want to keep it. I want to keep it fresh. And sometimes they pick the team that I'm using before I can pick them. So that's why some of the teams change. But for the clip that I'm getting trolled in, I will be the Philadelphia Eagles. So if you guys want to see more Madden content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more Madden, more anything. And thanks for watching this video. So some commentary for this clip up here. This is the first game I play, and we play against an actually really good Eagles guy. And this is what I was actually hoping this tournament would look like. You know, this guy, he played the entire game. I obviously beat him because I moved on in this tournament. But he played a good game, didn't quit, didn't start trolling or not playing to his fullest ability. And that's what I hoped. In this tournament total, I met a no-show, a total troll, and really good players, some really whack players. So we're going to get right into some of the trolling. So here he comes off a score. He scores with a seam route to Gronkowski, does this little 2-point extra conversion, and he sets up to kick it off, right? So in this first drive, I score on the very first play of the game. And I just thought that maybe Alshon Jeffrey burnt his corner. I don't know if he pressed. I wasn't even really paying attention at the time. But I figured, you know what? Let's get some good footage, you know. Maybe something interesting will happen. And here's where the trolling comes in. He lines up in field goal blocking formation. The one that you use to block field goal, he's lining up in that for my regular offense. So you see here, it's okay. Yeah, you might be like, yeah, that's an easy dub. What are you talking about? But that's not the way that I really want to win a game. Like, he plays really good offense, though. As you see, he's actually beating me by 1. He plays a good offense. But I would rather play a team that has good offense and good defense than a team that has just good offense and can't even play defense. Because it's not fun at all. But you'll see me score, kick the field goal. So, at this point, I'm thinking, oh, no big deal. Maybe, you know, maybe he was just trying to fill in it. He was just filling a play. I ran a hurry up, as you've seen. Maybe he didn't want to waste a timeout. So he just let it rock. Because he has good offense. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what? I give that to you. Good stuff, bro. The reason, by the way, there's no commentary is because I didn't do any live commentary for this. He does a little hurdle there. That's another part of his troll. He doesn't, like, actually, when he kicks off, he always does that. He does that every time. He tries to hurdle someone later. You'll see. Very interesting dude. Well, the reason there's no live commentary is because there is no live commentary. I didn't think that this was going to continue. This was just for some other footage later. And it just happened to be the footage I used for this video. So he comes out in his regular kind of Madden set. I don't know what else to really call it. Pitches it. He stands there for a second and loses yardage. Okay. I'm very frustrated with this guy at this point because I don't like. It feels like a waste of time, if that makes sense. Like, I would rather him not even have played than to play and do this, because it's like, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. It's boring, and you don't feel accomplished after you actually win. But we press on. We are up 6. So while this drive goes, though, just a little like football talk. I'm calling it right here, right now. Browns can make a wild card spot. I'm calling it. They make a run for the playoffs. They made a lot of nice moves this offseason. They made plenty, actually, great moves this offseason. And I think that they might actually have a team together where they might be able to, pull out a couple games, maybe even come in the wild card spot. Win the division? I don't think so, but wild card spot definitely. So you see there, we get a user, well, not a user pick, we get an interception. He tries to throw it over the middle, and he gets intercepted. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's get it, right? Because, we have to pick. We're up 6. This could be the point where I start to pull away in this game and move on to the next round. And then I see this. This, again, field goal block formation. You don't understand the disappointment that flew through me when he did that. For some reason, Nick Foles throws ugly lobs, so they have to dive for it every time. And it got to the point where I'm heated right now, because how dare you come on a Madden server, try to be in a serious tournament, and run field goal block. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna scorch this guy. I'm not even gonna play this game. So I score again, obviously, because it's not that hard when he runs field goal block. As long as you don't run the ball, you're fine. We go to here, our next field goal. I take a little long here. Now, and here's another funny thing that this guy thought he did, because I guess he was a comedian. He only ran a regular defense on extra point field goals. Then he would want to run a nice zone defense. Well, not this play, but the later scores, he runs a nice zone defense, apparently, and in the earlier score. But, when it comes to actual kickoffs and field goals, he uses a real defense. And then when he needs real defense, he uses kick return. So I don't know about that. I missed the field goal there. That was just poor execution on my part. There was nothing else. That wasn't his fault. That was my fault. We line up to kick the ball away, kick it pretty deep, and whap. He runs right into the pile, gets bolted over. You might as well have just taken the knee, because he got him the same yards anyway. And he comes back on offense. And this guy, he takes a couple seconds. I'll give him that. He does take himself a few seconds. So he goes back on offense, and I'm gonna keep it real with the Chief. He has good offense, and that really confused me why he would basically blow his chances at winning this tournament by doing this nutty defense. So it doesn't look like it. It looks like he just got 2 sacks and an interception. But trust me, he played some pretty solid offense. Especially, okay, for those of you that don't know, Gronkowski is a freak of nature. He's tall, he's strong, and he got some hands, and he got a little bit of speed to him. So, he throws a seam route to Gronkowski a couple times, which is a deadly play. He does that nice outside route, nice catch for a first down. And so, at this point, I'm kind of cooling down a little bit. Okay? I'm very frustrated that he keeps running field goal block, but I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's going to redeem himself here. If he scores, maybe he'll start taking it seriously. So, I come out on defense for the next play. Obviously, I play the real defense. And he burns me up the middle with Gronk. He will do that play a lot. Well, not a lot because he's about to score, but that is the play that he runs most of the game for all the footage and for some of the outside footage after this. He basically runs that play, and it's a great play to run. I'm going to keep it real with you, Chief. Great play to run. So he comes out, and then he goes for 2 every time, which is not needed. As you see, it's 14 because he got the 2-point conversion that he went for. This was off camera. Then on camera, he didn't get the second one, right? And then he does this. And you can see it on the screen. He's running backward on a 2-point conversion. he ran backward the whole way to the other end zone. I was trying to get that 2-point, but that's not the point. He runs it the entire way back. So the frustration that went through me at that moment, I was so heated. I was so ready to tell this guy off, and then he quits. He did all that just for him to quit. He trolled me extra hard just to quit, bro. Imagine that. Imagine like getting trolled so hard in a serious Madden tournament, and all they end up doing is quitting. So that's been the time that I got trolled in a Madden tournament. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more gaming, any kind of gaming. If you want to play me AO Coop 2 on PS4, I got you. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in our next video. God bless, and peace.